Hello, my friend. I am so happy you are here today. Let us take a quiet moment together. Maybe you are very busy right now. Maybe you are walking down a noisy street. Maybe you are cooking a simple meal in your kitchen. Or maybe you are just lying in bed, looking at the ceiling. That is okay. It is completely okay. But please, do not turn this off. Do not make excuses today. You have 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. That is all you need to start. This is not just a video to listen to. This is a moment for you to speak. This is a moment to find your own voice. So, do not pause. Do not skip. Stay with me until the very end. We are doing this together, step by step. You say you want to change your life. You say you want to speak with confidence. But it feels hard sometimes. I know. It feels like you do not have enough time. It feels like you are too tired to try. But remember, every single day is a gift. Every time you wake up, you get a brand new chance. A new chance to learn. A new chance to grow. Our life is not built on big, difficult things. It is built on simple, daily actions. It is built on what you do every morning. It is built on how you talk to yourself. So, let us start right now. Listen closely and let us begin this journey together. Part 1. The morning light and the hardest choice. Every single day begins in the morning. The sun comes up. The world starts to move. But for you, the day starts in your bedroom. It starts in the dark. You open your eyes. It feels heavy. It feels so heavy to wake up. The bed is warm. The blanket is comfortable. The room is cold. Your body wants to stay still. You say to yourself, I cannot do this today. You say, I'm too tired. You say, let me sleep. Every time you open your eyes, you face a choice. It is the very first choice of the day, and sometimes it is the hardest choice. You look at the window. The curtains are closed. The room is dark, but you know the sun is outside. You know the light is waiting for you. So, you make a move. You throw off the heavy blanket. You stand up. You walk to the window. You open the curtains and you let the light in. Yes, you open the curtains and let the light in. The warm light hits your face. It fills the room. It chases away the dark. Now, you take a deep breath, a long, deep, slow breath. You stretch your arms. You stretch your body. You feel the blood moving. You feel your heart beating. It feels good to stretch. It feels good to breathe. But let us be honest. Sometimes you do not want to get up. Sometimes the light is not enough. You look at your warm bed. You look at the soft pillow. You think, just 5 more minutes. Only 5 minutes. You say, I need more rest. You say, the world can wait. So you lie down again. You stay in bed for 5 more minutes. You stay in bed, listening to the quiet room. You close your eyes again. We all do this. It is normal. It is human. But then, the 5 minutes are over. You cannot sleep forever. You must face the day. You finally sit up. You sit on the edge of your bed. Your feet touch the cold floor. It feels cold, but it wakes you up. You reach for your phone. You check your phone for messages. Every morning we do this. We look at the blue screen. We check for emails. We check for texts. We check for updates. You check your phone for messages. Slowly, with sleepy eyes. The screen is bright. It tells you about the busy world outside. It tells you about other people. But remember, before you talk to the world, you must talk to yourself. This morning is yours. This start is yours. When you sit up, you win the first battle. You did not stay asleep. You chose to wake up. You chose to face the day. Even if it feels hard, you are here. Even if you feel tired, you are ready. The light is in your room now. The dark is gone. You are awake. And that is the first step. Every time you choose to sit up, you choose to live. You choose to try again. This is how we build a strong life. We start with the morning light. We start with a simple stretch. We start by letting the day begin. Part 2. The fuel for the journey. Now you are out of bed. Your feet carry you down the hallway. You walk slowly. You head toward the kitchen. The kitchen is quiet. Very quiet. The house is still asleep. The world outside is still quiet. You see the shadows on the floor. You feel the cool morning air. This is your first destination. You reach for a clean glass. You turn on the tap. You pour a glass of cold water. You hold the glass in your hand. It feels cool against your skin. Then you drink. You drink it slowly. One sip, then another. The cold water goes down. It wakes up your throat. It wakes up your stomach. It wakes up your whole body. Every time you drink water in the morning, you wash away the night. You tell your body it is time to wake up. You feel the energy start to move. It is a simple glass of water, but it is a powerful start. Now, your body is awake, but your mind is still a little sleepy. Your mind is still in the clouds. You need something more. You look at the counter. You see the coffee machine. Or maybe you see the kettle. It is time for the magic. You start to make a cup of coffee. You measure the coffee beans. Or you open the jar. You hear the water start to boil. It is a beautiful sound. It is the sound of the morning. Then the smell fills the room. That rich, warm, wonderful smell. It is the smell of a new start. You pour the hot coffee into your favorite cup. You hold the warm cup with both hands. The warmth goes into your fingers. It feels so good. You take a sip. It is hot and strong. You say to yourself, I need this. You say, I really need this today. You say, I cannot start my day without coffee. And it is true, many of us feel this way. We cannot start without that warm cup. It is not just a drink, it is a moment of peace. It is a moment you think. It is a moment you prepare for the storm. But then you look at the clock. Time is moving. It is moving fast. The peaceful morning is changing. The rush is coming. You need to eat. Your body needs fuel. You look in the fridge. You grab a quick breakfast. Maybe it is a piece of bread. Maybe it is a banana. Maybe it is some yogurt. You eat it quickly. You say, I must hurry. You say, I have no time. Every time you rush, you feel the stress. And some days, you are very late. The clock is ticking. You look at your keys. You look at your bag. You do not have time to sit. You do not even have time to toast the bread. So you make a choice. You skip breakfast. Yes, you skip breakfast when you are late. You run out the door with an empty stomach. You say, I will eat later. You say, I'm too busy today. It feels bad to rush. It feels bad to live with no fuel. But this is life. Some mornings are peaceful. Some mornings are a race. Every time you skip breakfast, you promise yourself to do better tomorrow. But today, you must keep moving. You have your water, you have your coffee, you have your energy. Now you are ready to step outside. You are ready to face the world. Part 3. The midday pause and connection. The clock keeps ticking, and before you know it, the sun is high in the sky. You've worked hard all morning. Your fingers are tired. Your eyes are tired. You look at the time. It is the middle of the day. It is like reaching the middle of a high mountain. You look back at the morning, and you look forward to the evening. But right now, you need to stop. You need to rest. I usually have lunch around 100. Yes, when the clock hits 1, it is time to put down your work. It is time to take a break. Every day is different, and every lunch is different. Sometimes I bring food from home. I pack a small container the night before. It is simple food, maybe some rice, maybe some vegetables. It is not fancy, but it is healthy. It feels warm. Because it comes from my own kitchen, it reminds me of home. It reminds me of quiet nights. When you eat food from home, you feel safe. You feel cared for. Even if you made it yourself. But other days, you want to change. Other days, I eat at a small cafe. I walk down the busy street. I open the door to the cafe. I hear the little bell ring. I hear the sound of people talking. I hear the clinking of plates and cups. I smell the warm soup. I smell the fresh bread. The cafe is full of life. It is full of warm colors. I eat lunch with my colleagues and talk about our day. We sit together at a small table. We share our stories. We talk about the difficult work. We talk about our weekend plans. We laugh. We smile. Every time you laugh with your friends, the day gets easier. Every time you share a story, the load feels lighter. You listen to their voices. They listen to your voice. You realize you are not alone in this busy world. You are part of a group. You are part of a community. It feels good to connect. It feels good to share. But let us be honest. Sometimes you do not want to talk. Sometimes your mind is too full. You have heard too many voices. You have answered too many questions. You just want peace. You want silence. And that is okay too. Sometimes I like quiet lunches. I find a quiet corner. I sit by the window, alone. I look at the street outside. I do not talk to anyone. I reach into my pocket. I pull out my headphones. I put them in my ears. I listen to music while I eat. The music is soft, like a gentle rain. It blocks out the noise of the cafe. It blocks out the noise of the world. It creates a small, safe space just for me. Every time you listen to music, your mind relaxes. Every time you look out the window, you see the beauty in small things. You just eat and you listen. You take your time. You do not rush. This quiet moment is your fuel. It is your peace. After eating, I go for a short walk to feel fresh. I step outside the building. The cool air hits my face. It feels so good. I walk down the street, slowly. I do not have a destination. I just walk. I look at the green trees. I look at the blue sky. I feel the ground under my feet. With every step, I feel the stress leaving my body. With every step, I feel my energy coming back. It feels good to walk. It feels good to breathe. It feels good to move. A short walk is like a magic key. It opens your mind. It clears the dark clouds in your head. It gives you fresh eyes to see the world. You look at the people passing by. Everyone is busy. Everyone has a place to go, but for these 10 minutes, you do not have to hurry. You just walk. You just breathe. You are ready for the next part of the day. Part 4. The afternoon push. The clock moves to 3 in the afternoon. This is the hardest time of the day. The energy from your lunch is gone. The fresh feeling from your walk is gone. Your body feels heavy again, very heavy. Your eyes want to close. Your head feels foggy. You look at your computer screen. The words look blurry. The numbers do not make sense. You look at the clock on the wall. It feels like the time has stopped. The minutes are moving so slowly, so painfully slowly. You think, I cannot do this anymore. You think, I just want to go home. You think, I am too tired to think. It feels like a wall. A big, invisible wall in front of you. Every time you reach 3 o'clock, you hit this wall. Every time you look at the time, you want to run away. Your desk feels like a prison. Your chair feels uncomfortable. You want to give up. You want to put your head down on the desk and sleep. But you cannot. You have responsibilities. You have things to finish. You have a life to build. So, what do? You do not give up. You stand up from your chair. You stretch your legs again. You walk back to the kitchen or the break room. It is time for help. It is time for that second cup of coffee. You need it to stay awake. You need it to keep going. You hear the hot water pour again. You see the dark coffee fill the cup. This cup is different from the morning cup. The morning cup was for waking up. This afternoon cup is for fighting. It is for fighting the tiredness. It is for fighting the urge to quit. You take a sip. It is bitter. It is strong. It is hot. You feel the heat go down. You feel the caffeine start to work. Your eyes open a little wider. Your mind starts to clear. Slowly. You walk back to your desk. You sit down. You look at the work in front of you. You say to yourself, keep going. You say, do not stop now. You say, you can do this. You take a deep breath and you focus. You focus on finishing your work. You do not look at your phone. You do not look at social media. You do not look at the clock every minute. You just do the work. One paper at a time, one email at a time, one task at a time. It feels hard, yes. It feels like a long battle. But you keep pushing, you keep typing, you keep thinking. Every time you finish a small task, you feel a little stronger. Every time you cross something off your list, you feel proud. This is not just work. This is discipline. This is how you build a strong mind. Anyone can work when they have energy. Anyone can be fast when they feel fresh. But the real test is now. The real test is when you are tired. The real test is when you want to quit. But you choose to stay. You choose to finish. You choose to do your best. So, you push through the afternoon. You fight the sleepiness. You focus your mind. You do the hard things. The clock keeps moving. And this time, it is moving because you are busy. You are in the zone. You are making progress. You are winning the afternoon. Part 5. The Return to Peace. The long day is finally over. The sun is going down. The sky is turning orange and purple. The streetlights are starting to turn on. You are walking back to your house, or maybe you are sitting on the bus, looking out the window. You see the lights of the city. You see other people going home too. Everyone looks tired, but everyone looks quiet now. The noise of the day is fading away. You reach your front door. You put the key in the lock, you turn it, and you hear that beautiful click. You open the door and step inside. You close the door behind you. The busy world is outside now. You are safe inside. You are home. It feels so good to be home. It feels like a warm hug. You put down your bag, you take off your heavy shoes, your feet feel free, your shoulders feel light. You take a deep, slow breath. The air in your home is quiet. It is peaceful. You walk to the living room. You sit down on your soft couch. You just sit there in the quiet. You do not turn on the television. You do not check your phone. You just enjoy the silence. When you finally get home, you just want to relax. Yes, you just want to relax, and you deserve it. You worked hard today. You woke up early. You chose to face the day. You drank your water. You made your coffee. You did your work. You pushed through the tired afternoon. You did not give up. Every time you look back at your day, you should feel proud. You survived. You did your best. Even if today was not perfect, it is okay. Even if you did not finish everything, it is okay. You are here now. You are safe. You say to yourself, I did my best today. You say, I did well. You say, now it is time to rest. It feels good to let go. It feels good to stop thinking. The worries of tomorrow do not matter right now. The mistakes of today do not matter right now. This moment is for you. This peace is for you. You walk to the kitchen. Maybe you make a warm cup of tea. No more coffee, just soft tea. You hold the warm cup. You feel the warmth in your hands. You look out the window at the dark sky. The stars are coming out, one by one. The world is going to sleep. And you are ready to sleep too. You wash your face. The warm water feels nice on your skin. You change into your comfortable clothes. You get into your bed. The same bed you did not want to leave this morning. But now, it feels different. This morning, the bed was a trap. Tonight, the bed is a reward. It is your prize for a hard day of work. You pull the heavy blanket over your body. You close your eyes. You take one last deep breath. You feel your body sink into the soft mattress. You are warm. You are safe. You are ready to dream. Every time you close your eyes, you thank yourself. You thank yourself for trying. You thank yourself for not giving up. This is the end of your day. And it is a beautiful end. And now, we are at the end of our journey today. Let us take one last quiet breath together. Think about everything we did in this simple day. We woke up in the dark. We opened the curtains. We let the warm morning light in. We drank that cold glass of water to wake up our body. We made that hot, rich cup of coffee to wake up our mind. We worked hard. We shared a laugh with friends at lunch. We took a quiet walk under the blue sky. We pushed through the tired afternoon, and we did not give up. And finally, we came back home to find peace. This is your day. It is a normal day, but a normal day is a great gift. You see, progress is not about doing giant things. It is not about changing the world in 1 second. Progress is doing these small things every single day with love. Every time you open the curtains, you choose light. Every time you focus on your work, you build a strong mind. Every time you take a short walk, you find peace. You say you want a better life. It starts here. It starts with these small, simple steps. The more you appreciate your daily routine, the better your life feels. The more you love these quiet moments, the happier you become. You do not need to be perfect, you just need to try. You did so well today. You stayed with me until the very end. You listened closely. You practiced. That is amazing progress. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you for sharing your journey. Remember, you are stronger than you think. So keep going, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep improving every single day. I am so proud of you. Goodbye for now, and take care.